Hey everybody, today is day 12 of our Greater Than One challenge. Today's topic is bolus-worthy treats. Now, a lot of people consider their bolus-worthy treats like ice cream and candy and cakes and cookies and things like that. Now, I don't consider those things regular like bolus-worthy kind of treats. I'm not going to usually at night just be like, hey, I want a cookie and take a shot for some cookies. Or put it in my pump for cookies. That's not what I would normally do. I usually save those things for when I'm low and I'll eat a little bit. But things that I consider a bolus-worthy treat, so to speak, is my morning coffee with real sugar. I do get the sugar-free creamer, but with real sugar because I have yet to be able to find something that tastes good in my coffee. But as you guys do know, I was 31 before I was diagnosed, so I had several years of drinking coffee with sugar in it to kind of sink in what my coffee should taste like. Now, I'm sure if I had diabetes from the beginning, and when I started drinking coffee, I had used artificial sweeteners, that would be something I could do. But I tried really hard for the first few months, and I just couldn't stomach it, so I just went back to real sugar in my coffee. And I love it. Totally worth the extra insulin in the morning for me to get through the day and feel normal again. Now, another thing that I consider a bolus-worthy treat is anytime when we get new belts or go through a testing or a tournament or something like that, and we're stopping to eat fast food on our way to the tournament, or we celebrate by going out to the local Mexican restaurant here and go have something nice, or 54th Street and go eat, things like that. That is bolus worthy to me, to be able to be a part of instead of apart from the group, to be able to go and say, oh, well, I want the fajitas, or, oh, well, I'm going to have a taco or a margarita or whatever, and go along with everybody else and not have to be like, oh, well, I can't have that because of diabetes. I don't want my type 1 to hold me back from things and the people that I enjoy with. So when it comes to Thanksgiving or Christmas, or like here on Sunday, we have a potluck party coming up, things like that, that is what I consider bolus worthy. I love going to the potlucks and trying everybody's recipes and what they make at their house, and I think it's really neat. And for me to go ahead and try those homemade meatballs and not have to worry about, well, what did they use as a binder? Do you think they put oatmeal in here? Blah, blah, blah. Just dial it up, put a good guess of cards, and deal with the numbers later. That's how I look at it, because I want to live my life today. And yes, there could be complications later on, but the risks are really the same, and my numbers aren't uncontrolled. They're difficult to control, and I have a hard time with them, but they're not uncontrolled. I don't have an ungodly A1C. My A1C is pretty good in there. It's okay. It's not great. Not great at all, but it's okay. And an A1C, in case anyone out there doesn't know, it's just a number. It's just your average blood glucose level for 3 months, because 3 months is about how long it takes for your blood cells to die off. Every cell in your body has a lifespan, and your blood cells last about 3 months. So whatever the average blood sugar has been, that's what those blood cells will show up. So if you have an A1C around 7, then your blood glucose level has been around 7% the entire 3 months around. Some numbers will be high, some will be low, but that's how an average works. So, I mean, I'm in an okay range. I'm not horrible, but sometimes it does go on the high side of things. And if anybody is diabetic out there, you guys know that sometimes those numbers they want you in is a little hard to manage. But we do the best we can, and we make our choices on what is bolus worthy. And for me, living my life with the people that I enjoy living it with is what's bolus worthy for me. If we have Pizza Tuesday. Every week, every Tuesday, we have pizza. We sit around, we watch family movies, and we eat pizza. Yes, I don't eat the crust on all of the pieces. Yes, we cut our pieces in a different shape so that it's easier for me to count the carbs on. But the other side of that, I still enjoy the pizza. Yes, it does make me spike. Yes, it does make my numbers go up. Yes, it does affect me. But that's something I'm willing to deal with in order to live my life. So I think that's what they mean by bolus worthy treat. Not necessarily something sweet, but what you feel is worth the insulin, so to speak. And living my life with the people I care about is worth the insulin to me. So that's how I decide what's bolus worthy and what's not. At night, when the kids are having their cookie or their candy at night, it doesn't bother me for me to tell them, yeah, go get you a few pieces of your Halloween candy, and for me not to have any while they're watching a movie with us. That's not a big deal for me. But me sitting there and eating like a sandwich made out of my little sad bread is while everybody else is chowing down on pizza, or going to a restaurant and not having a drink because I don't want the carbs. Those are things to me that are worth it. I would much rather be with the people enjoying life than worrying about being diabetic all the time. And that might not be the right approach for everybody. Like heaven knows, it's diabetes is not a one size fits all disease. It's just not. And everybody reacts differently. Everybody treats it differently. Everybody manages their life differently. So it just depends on what you consider a bolus-worthy treat. So why don't we play this game? Why don't you guys tell me down below what your bolus-worthy treat would be? If you were diabetic, or if you are diabetic, tell me what you would think would be worth the insulin for us. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's try that. Go ahead and mention something down below. Go ahead and comment and tell me what your bolus-worthy treat would be. And I would really like to see that. Or comment something that you would like to know what we do about. If you have any questions or any ideas, go ahead and comment those down below. We love to hear from you guys, each and every one of you guys. And I do try to respond to all the comments. Fighting Flamingo shirts are still on sale. You guys can't see it, but I have one over there, and that's what I'm pointing to. Other than that, I think that is it. Taylor's Fund is still going on. Go ahead and find his video down below and comment on there. Hey, Taylor. And we'll go ahead and donate $10 to his JDRF walk team. His family will be having a walk team next year. So all those comments equals $10 in his fund. So go ahead and comment there so we can get his little jar going. Like, hello, find that cure, right? Type 1 to type none. So we will see you guys tomorrow with, what, day 13? Wow, we're getting along here, aren't we? Bye, guys.